Hello, guys, and welcome to Ukrainian Dating.tv, the world's first and only non-profit video dating platform designed to give Western men the opportunity to meet single Slavic women and understand how to win hearts of Ukrainian women. And my name is Irina, I'm from Ukraine, but now I'm living in Bremen, Germany. And today's topic, all Western men want the same thing. How do you think? And I would like you to see the topic video of our today topic.
I personally think that men are basically all the same. Men just want a nice, sweet, supportive woman. You don't even have to be that beautiful. Don't be fat, go to the gym, eat healthy, put a little bit of makeup on, not too much. But ultimately, men just want a supportive, kind, sweet woman. He's gonna go out there, take on the world, do all these difficult things, and he just wants to go home and know that there's peace, there's food on the table, the house is clean. It's really not that difficult. All men want the same thing.
So, okay, guys, thanks for watching with me this video. And I would like to tell you that today we have a live poll. So can you please go vote now? And poll, our survey, let's say, is about how well does this short intro video describe what men want. So yes, nailed it, 100%. Yes, for the most part, 75%. Then 50-50, and no, completely missed the mark. So I invite you for voting. And now, before we get into today's topic, let's take a look at a short video telling you what our channel is all about.
This channel is designed to help you with this colossal decision that you are entertaining, looking at, which is, hey, I know you're done with dating in the West. Let's not even go there. Old story. But the question you're asking yourself is, are pastures possibly greener elsewhere on this beautiful planet of ours? Yes, the answer is yes. How do I know? I was in your very shoes, just a number of years ago. Now I'm happily married to my soulmate, my best friend, and we have two beautiful daughters, and life couldn't be better. But you gotta play your cards right, as anything in life. There's a few paths to success, and the rest of them are paths to failure. So to join for 30 days and do unlimited video dating for free, all you do is fill out the form in the description below this video, and Bob's your uncle. You can date them, traditional women, for 30 days on video right here, completely free, no obligation, no credit card, no nothing. The other thing that you really want to check out is, if you're wondering, how do women rate you? First, Western women. What's your SMV, your sexual market value score? Your score from 1 to 10. How do Slavic women, traditional women, rate you? Is it any different? Here's a tip. Most guys get between a 1 to 3 point bump in their score from Western to Slavic. Why? Because they're traditional values. Now, the caveat here is if you're a serious guy, right? You're looking for love and marriage. If you're looking at playing the field, well, no, your SMV will go down. Then you can calculate your probability of marriage with a Slavic woman. And finally, you can calculate your maximum realistic, keyword, realistic age gap with a Slavic woman. All of those are on my calculator, yoursmv.com. Thanks very much. Please subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and share the love.
Yes, guys, and I can't be patient and keep my emotions when I watch video about love story of Joe and Anna. It's a great example that you can find your love too in our agency. And today's topic is all Western men want the same thing. What the same thing? Let's discuss this topic and let's share our opinions. Yeah. So let's say that why more and more Western men start to choose women from Ukraine, yeah, Slavic women. Number one is, guys, let's be honest. You guys are hunters and you are men, and you would like to see your second half, your girlfriend, your wife, as a beautiful lady, as educated lady. And first factor that you is important for you is appearance, correct? So, however, whatever kind she is, and deep soul she has, and kind heart, but first factor is appearance, beauty. So you will look at her beauty, how feminine she is, how she's sexy, yes, but let's say sexuality is not nudity. Once Coco Chanel said, you shouldn't undress yourself to be sexy. It's the way of your behavior, how you behave, how you move. Yes, this is the sexuality. This is your how feminine you are. So appearance. Do Western women take care of themselves? The majority, no, they don't take care of their lifestyle, of what they eat, how they dress themselves. And of course, I'm sorry, but she can be very kind, as I mentioned, very, very educated, very smart. But if she is not attractive, um, there won't be any chemistry. Woman should be attractive. And first of all, she should look nice. Next, why Ukrainian women are attracted by Western men and what they want, Western men. They would like we watched in the video, to come home and have a relaxed day, relaxed evening. He doesn't want to hear the list of demands, the list of complaints. He wants to have a lady with nice smile, wife, girlfriend, yes, with nice smile, with a, I don't know, nice appearance, in a good mood, who meets him after job and they can talk, they can just sit in a silence, they can eat, but he wants easy woman, easy going, because he had enough stress at work, in business meetings, whatever, with relatives, whatever. But really, all Western men, Asian men, Ukrainian men, they want easy woman. Am I right? Nobody wants to have like demanding woman with loads of problems. No. And we women, we Ukrainian women, we also want easygoing men. Absolutely. Let's talk about another things that do all Western men want only physical things and being entertained in relations? No, this is not true. They want also, of course, a lady who has heart, who is smart, who can support him. This is very important. But first of all men want attractive women. This is number one factor. That's why the majority of Western men, they start to love, to like, to appreciate Ukrainian beauty, Ukrainian women, their traditions, their behavior, because we are really family oriented, and we can make, let's say, relations nice in emotional way, and not only in emotional way. We can build a cozy palace in our house, in our apartment. It is according to our Ukrainian traditions. And all Western men who married Ukrainian ladies, they can prove this, they can agree with me. Um, what else is very important for Western men, and not only Western men? This is sincerity, and how simple woman can be. Simple, it's not about naive or primitive. It's about how light and easy she can be. How, in which way we can date together, couple can discuss problems, arguments. You know, you can make with a small thing, big problem, drama. It depends on personality, and you can make a nice talk, nice conversation from big problem. Yes, it depends on a personality, how easy and simple she is. And you can make this problem like this together. If you look, guys, you and your second half, you look in your problem in a one way, and you want to decide like that. And I can say from my heart, and according to experience from my life and my Ukrainian friends, girlfriends, that majority of Ukrainian women are easygoing. They can find compromise, and I think it's very important in negotiations with your partner. What else all men want? And I think that they always want to meet their wives, their girlfriends, if they are smiling, if they have smile. And there is a nice theory that men fall in love not particularly in a lady, they fall in love in energy that the lady, wife, girlfriend gives him. Have you ever heard about such theory, such, I don't know, expression? Actually, majority of men fall in love in energy. And more positive energy wife, girlfriend gives to her man, more prosperous he is, more wealthy he is, more rich he is, because this is exchange of energies. She gives, he gets, and he earns more. And it's proved, guys, it's proved. This theory was proved by a couple of psychologists, and unfortunately Russian psychologists, but they're not guilty, yeah? They're just psychologists, it's not politics, and we don't go there deeply. So, all men want from a wife, from woman, let's have a list like nice appearance, respect, of course, lightness, easiness, kindness, smile, and good positive energy. That is really important in relations. And being respectful, of course. Yes. Hello, guys. I can see you are telling me hi, but I will go back to you later. What else can I add? And I don't want to compare Ukrainian women with Asian women, but we know, according to statistics, a majority of Western men also, they prefer Ukrainian and Asian. And what is common between us? We are both family-oriented, Asian and Ukrainian. We have nice appearance, we take care of ourselves. We have less demands than Western women. Western women wear trousers on themselves. They are masculine. They want to be equal. If you want to be a gentleman and to show that you are a man and you are the leader, Western woman won't understand you, unfortunately. Or she will think that this is an offense, or you want to put her down. I don't know, maybe it's according to mentality, or childhood or traditions, but unfortunately it is what it is. And our Ukrainian culture and our parents, our great grandparents taught us to be more obedient in the family and more obedient to your husband, to your life partner, and that's why we are like famous that we want families really, and we want to follow our body, our husbands, our men. Yeah. Okay. Now, guys, I would like you to see my intro video and watch who am I, why I'm here, and after that we will discuss this topic, and I will watch your comments, and I invite you to my studio, and please give me your opinion. What all men, Western men want, and do they want the same thing, and which the same thing do they want? I'm interested about. So, and now this intro video. So guys, let's go back to our topic. All Western men want the same thing, and I can see a guest in our studio. So this is Glenn. Hi, Glenn.
Hello.
How is it going?
Good. On medical leave.
Okay. Would you like to share your opinion or give me your opinion? What do you think about that? Like,
Well, it's kind of hard because I was using another agency and I had a lot of issues, but I know there are some good ladies out there, but right now it kind of leave a bad taste in my mouth. You know, the problems I went through, and believe me, I went through a lot of problems. But I do have a lot of questions. I just got one question. I'm 65. Would be a good age for me for a companion, like in her mid 40s would be good.
well, I think that
I don't want no hot model type or anything like that.
I would like to say honestly, like, let's say in every good there is a customer. I don't know how to
Yeah,
translate it in English.
I
Yeah.
understand. I got you.
So we say, like, I don't know, this cup is quite old, but there will be a customer who will buy this cup. Yeah. So, and there are cases in life when the age difference or like let's have opposite, lady is elder than husband, but if it's your destiny, why not? So you should believe. May I ask you, how old are you?
65. They just turned 65.
65, and you want a lady like 40s, 40
Yeah, in the
plus.
40s. Yeah.
And may I ask you, what's wrong with lady 50
Well,
years
50,
old?
yeah. I mean, 50 be good too, you know. Like 10 to 15 years younger than me. That's what I'm looking at.
Believe me, Glenn, it depends how lady takes care of herself. Like, my mom is 62, yes, but she looks amazing. She's slim
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
little
know
wrinkles.
that for sure.
It depends. Like at 40, 45 can be sorry, not so attractive, as I mentioned at the beginning. So, but I think you shouldn't lose your hope. And every one of us has disappointments, and sometimes we want to leave all that stuff and be alone. But after couple of time, when your pain is over, you want again, correct? Because
Yeah,
according to Mother Nature, we were created to be with a couple, with the second half.
yeah.
And
Believe me, it's hard to be lonely.
I know, I know. We are in the same boat, and I'm also divorced, and I tried some stories, but at the moment I'm alone too. And believe me, I can be sincere, guys, with you. Half an hour ago, I was crying because I don't know, because I'm alone.
Yeah,
Maybe
with me, I get
it's
these.
hard to believe, but
It's the depression being lonely. And then I got my sister. She's always harping at me. Hurry up and get married. Hurry up and get married.
the question is, how many frogs should you kiss before you find your
Yeah,
your
yeah,
one? Yes, like your
yeah.
princess and my king, for example. But I wish you all the best, Glenn. And it's not about age; it's about desire to be
Chemistry.
together and chemistry and the way you're looking for, and what goals, common goals you have.
Yeah, I just looking for companionship and somebody, somebody to uh, maybe yeah, sort of like companionship. And like I said, I don't care how. I don't want no. I know a lot of older guys prefer the younger, hot model type. I'm not that kind of guy. I just want somebody that's very intellectual, humorous, and I'm into astronomy, and I always talk a lot about astronomy, but and I'm very cultural. I don't go bars or anything like that, but it's kind of hard to find people, to relate to.
Astronomy is okay, and a lot of people are fond of astronomy, but at the moment, leave it back. And to be fair, let's say you should look for a lady like maybe 10, 15 maximum years difference, but not
That
20.
would have, yeah, that would
I'm
have.
sorry, it's my opinion,
Yeah,
and yeah,
yeah.
it's
I'm
it's
not.
correct.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Yeah, that's all. That what I was just wondering about the age difference. I don't care. That what I'm looking 10 to 15. Um, but I don't care about the younger crowd or anything like that.
Oh,
Look, so I figure
let's say
somebody in the
honest.
I
Let's say
figure
honestly,
somebody in their that's all right.
sorry.
Excuse uh I figure somebody in their mid 40s are more mature than somebody that's like in their 30s
Hmm.
or 20s. I don't care about that. I just want somebody that's really it's hard to find. uh it's very hard to explain. I've been through another agency, and it just hard. It was horrible experience, and I don't want to be spending another 20K or anything like that. I'm just fed up with it. And and I just
May I ask you, have you had bad experience with Ukrainian ladies, or
yeah, yeah.
um,
There's yeah,
that was bad agency? In our agency, ladies are family oriented and serious.
and y'all know who I'm talking about. It's based in Phoenix.
Oh, I'm not so keen on this,
Uh,
but no idea.
Foreign Affair.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Got
It's my last trip to Kiev. Before, it was right middle. It was just the beginning of the issues. I mean, it was just starting up, and 11 days of horror. I mean, I was supposed to see a lady there, and she just walked out on me. I'm stuck in Kiev for 11 days, and it was just horrible.
I feel sorry about that, but as I told you, please don't lose your hope, and because sooner or later you will need a lady. Whatever
Yeah.
like
Well,
wounds you have here, they will recover, and you will. It's normal. It's normal to be with someone. I'm sorry, Glenn, we have other guests
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
in the
listening. Yeah,
studio.
who else?
So, like, thank you for sharing your opinion, and you're welcome to our studio. Okay. Oh, hello, Joseph. We don't hear you. We can't.
Better in here?
Yeah.
Hi,
Better.
Glenn. Hi,
Yeah.
Glenn. Good to see you. Irina, great
Yeah.
job, answering a tricky question. What do men really want? So,
Thanks.
I mean, everybody thinks with this question it's sex, right? But really, I mean,
Yeah.
this is the undertone, but it's actually there's many things before that, right? Like, I mean, and that's what that intro video was about. And it's a really great question, great topic. And I have a question for everybody. I have this idea, did it yesterday, to bring everybody on camera. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of what. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engineers can't count so well. 6 of us right now. You guys game? And we'll have a party call. You game, Glenn?
Yeah, I'm on
Okay.
medical leave for 2 months, so
Okay, here we go. Cal, welcome.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Cal. Nice to
Hi.
meet you. Have never seen you before, but nice
Dilip,
to meet you.
welcome, Dilip from India. Yeah,
Cal,
welcome.
welcome, Dilip.
And Porfirio, I always say
Oh,
his name wrong.
hello,
Welcome.
Porfirio. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Joe has seen me before.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember you from
I've
before.
never
Yeah,
had like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
Hey, Cal.
Hi,
Hey.
yeah.
So who wants to go first? I mean, who wants to go first?
please, who wants to express opinion? But
Yeah,
I
anybody
just
have a
I
question?
believe that no one relation will survive with sex. You will be fed up of sex sooner or later. So other stones are more firm in a relation than physical stuff. It's for sure, guys. Of how long? Okay, 1, 2 months, half a year, and what else? No. So these things and other things keep relations strong and firm.
And you know what I want to just add in? I love taboo, right? I love talking about what nobody wants to talk about. So what's incredible to me as a foreign man, as a Canadian man, about Ukrainian women that is different than our women is that Ukrainian women really understand what we want, right? And in the sex arena, we want purity. Am I right, guys? We want
Yeah.
purity.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want to
As
be with a hoe,
a believer, yeah.
right? And so Ukrainian women, they know that, and their parents know that, their grandfather know that, and that's what they've been taught and told as they, as they're a small child. I mean, I'm teaching that to my 6-year-old, but in kind of
In another way,
subtle
yeah.
ways. Subtle ways, and my 11-year-old for sure. I'm coming on stronger, right? Teaching them that because I want them to find a good man, and the truth is, good men wait, and that's what a Ukrainian woman does. She knows to catch a good man, she wants to wait. So anybody looking for it quickly, they're not going to catch a high quality Ukrainian woman. They're going to catch a woman, whatever, but she's just not of that quality of this.
Pure, not pure.
Not pure, right? Exactly. And that's between the lines here. And that's the beautiful thing about Ukrainian women. We call it in the West body count, right? And Western men are complaining about the body count of women in the West. It's like an Olympic sport in the West now.
yeah.
And that's part
Well,
of
that can be kind of like the pot calling the kettle black with a lot of men. I really have to say here, we're also talking about values, and not everybody's looking for that. Purity isn't a quote big issue for me. All of us are well beyond our 20s. So So some of the things that you're talking about are kind of irrelevant for us. It's what I would say.
Okay.
At least it is for me. I can only speak for myself.
Yeah, it's okay.
I just want to make an announcement that Pat, thank you again. Pat volunteered yesterday to be a co-host on our mail order bride scams channel. So what we're going to do is
Believe me, I can tell you stories.
Yeah, because our friend Glenn knows what I'm talking about, right?
The whole brother.
Yeah,
60K,
really the best,
60K.
It's really the best way to expose the sites like Glenn had, unfortunately, 20 grand experience with. Is we go on the site, we register as a 71-year-old dirty old man with no photo and some sexual language, like no woman would want to date this guy, right? And then watch as the 21-year-olds, the 25-year-olds email him, so this exposes them for what they are. And it's the same shit, different pile. But the thing is, it will go on the Mobes channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, I really encourage you. I'll just put up the, it's this channel called Mail Order Bride Scams on YouTube, Mail Order Bride Scams. The description is, or the link to subscribe is in the description below this video. And I'm really excited about it because I've been looking for a Western host to be with the Ukrainian lady host together. So they're co-hosts, showing the results of the dirty old scam hack. And this is site by site, like each of the top 99 sites we're going to pick off one by one. And anybody that's dating on that site, it's going to be as clear as the nose on your face because, you see what ladies are replying to a 71-year-old dirty old man, right? So that shows you what the site is made of. And that's going to be what victims need to see, right? Because as we know, guys, as you know, Glenn, right? It's heavy psychology tricks. They're preying on loneliness. It's really disgusting. They prey.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah. And so I'm excited about that. So please, everybody.
Hey, Joe, I have a question for you.
Yeah. Hey, for you.
Because I know you're just doing the PL. What do you think about doing also the romance scams? Because that also hurts a lot of the guys too, but not just guys, but women too. Because there's a lot of money that they lose money to romance scammers. Because I've seen it too with them using like military, just people from different life walks. And I'm just trying to wonder if you would inclined to do that too, or just the pay letters.
Well, I learned in life a long time ago. I love the acronym for focus.
Okay.
Until I focused in life, I was not successful. I was just in the hand. And focused to me stands for follow one course until successful. So, just doing the dirty old man scam hack for PPL sites, it's a daunting task. Plus, we have Match Guarantee. We have Ukraine Dating Channel. I've just launched 2 new businesses. One is a lead gen business. So, I mean, I would love to, but that's a different thing. Romance scams. It's a different.
Yeah, because I told Anna kind of give my insights on that one too. And I'll help you guys with the PLDs to get my insight too, because I noticed that some of the same women have the same pictures on different sites, and I kind of noticed that, and that's the reason why I changed to you guys.
Cool. Hey, listen guys.
You're assuming that it's even. Sorry, you're assuming that it's even the same women, because these photos move around. And it could actually be men that are writing the letters for them.
You know what? More often than not is men, because men are better because they know what men want. I mean, what these men want. These are low quality men that typically, not all, right? Because, for example, Glenn was on the site. But yeah, absolutely. In fact, speaking of men, let me play you something that will shock you, and I'll explain what it is.
Уже как месяц я работаю дома, и я работаю с девушкой, поэтому мы друг друга стимулируем, и как бы не так скучно. То есть одному я бы не справился бы дома один работать, это очень скучно.
Yeah, so that's a top caliber scammer, and what that is it's the syndicate in Odessa, located in Odessa, and they recruit and train translators. That's what they call them, translators.
This is very well spread, Joseph. Very
Okay.
well spread. There are a lot of interpreters in dating agency, men who communicate with men in chat, who know English, and this is very well spread, unfortunately. And there was a lady, like journalist, who investigated all this stuff, and it was very deep journalistic investigation, and she won, and many dating agencies were closed. And there is, I don't want to tell all this, the kitchen, Mafia kitchen, but it wasn't. I feel sorry about guys.
So glad that we have this channel and the Mail Order Bride Scams channel to have this conversation with guys and to spread the word, because it can get really bad. The last guy was a Canadian that we interviewed on Mail Order Bride Scams, and he was scammed $300,000. And more recently, that was the worst. Yeah, and he's on food stamps now. Like, seriously, he like, that's how bad it can be, because it's an addiction, and it's just very tragic, very sad. However, 2 weeks ago, I met the biggest scam yet. It's marriage to scam by design. So the intent to marry and divorce and take you to the cleaners. And this guy is in California, and it's going to be at least $1 million. He's just going through divorce courts right now. And it's clear it was from a notorious PPL scam site. So,
oh my God.
I need to leave real quick. I need to help my parents. I'm here at my parents' house. I'm helping them with their garden. So I'll be right back.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Oops. Okay.
Yeah, Porfirio will be back.
Porfirio, you wanted to tell something? I don't know.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Come right back when I can.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See you soon.
So.
Of course, Santos told us some things about the topic. He's always very smart.
Maybe Irina, you want to go through the questions now, and I'll just go in the background.
Well, like maybe.
We have one more. We have Stan.
Hi,
Stan. Hey, welcome, Stan.
Hello. Nice to see you. Maybe someone wants to tell more about the topic, or I go back to comments. Please, Stan. Would you like to add something?
Right now, I just started. But anyways, I'd like to know what's going on as far as, you said this month is free to talk to anybody in Ukraine.
I'm sorry? Say again?
I'm sorry.
You could have a video talk this month, right?
Video clip?
Yeah.
This video that you mentioned.
Yeah.
You mean Joseph mentioned?
Yeah, it was on the video. It was on your reports, see?
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit reading comments, listening to you. So third time lucky.
Okay. No, I was watching your messages, and you said that this month was free to have some video chats with people.
Yeah, you can get 30 days free. You just go, sign up. By the way, guys, see this black screen here? This is not allowed. You will be now banned forever. This guy's gone forever.
Oh.
You know what? We have a zero tolerance policy to camera off. Why? We've had wankers in the past, and that's a horrible experience for any lady. Okay, so we're very strict about that. So I hope guys on the rerun understand this, see this. You'll be removed forever. You're banned. Zero tolerance. So I hope you understand why. So you just go register. Go to the link below this video, and you can sign up and get 30 days of free video dating here on this channel. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So any questions? Do you have any questions, Stan? Are you looking for a Ukrainian lady? And how, if so, how long you been looking?
Not for too long, but I've been on your program for a year or two now. But no, I still have issues to resolve in my own life, and one big issue is the estate of my mother, and that's been going on for about 9.5 years, and hopefully it's resolved this year. So before I can really do any traveling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Glenn, how about you? I saw in private chat you wrote you still have some concerns and doubts. Did you want to share?
Just like I've been burned so many times. I do have the trust issues with Ukrainian women. That's it's my problem now. It's the trust issues.
Yeah, and I totally get that. That's, of course, it's very natural. You know, we say in English, once bitten, twice shy. I mean,
No, 10 times bitten.
20 times bitten, more shy. I mean,
oh yeah.
What I would say to you, Glenn, is just if you can just delete all of your experience, because you've been fishing in a toxic pond. Okay, these are just scammers out to use you. It's you know, that platform that you mentioned, their dating platform is just, I mean, on Mob's channel there was a guy, Tim, he interviewed, and he was scammed 100 grand. She married him from that site, married him, then divorced him, and it was all by design. She admitted it in the end on the Mail Order Bride Scam channel. In the description below this video, you watch that. So you mentioned
I don't see it. I don't even see it.
No, it's in the description below this video on the replay.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're live.
Can I tell my opinion?
Please, yeah.
Glenn, I understand you totally, and Joseph, yes, you tell delete, but it's not easy, because if you still have wounds, and if it was recently, psychologist and life experience tells me you need from 6 months to 1 year to recover. And to delete, you know, I always say, universe invented a pill from headache, stomach ache, earache, but why universe hasn't invented a pill from a broken heart? Yeah, so it needs we need time. Our wounds need to be healed, but my point is, don't put yourself at the corner, Glenn.
Yeah,
maybe you need 7 months, maybe you need 3 months, maybe you need 1 year, but
this
please.
has been a long time. It's been actually a long time, more than a year. It's just like, it's so frustrating that, you know, everybody say how great your Ukrainian women are and everything, but you know, the things I went through, I have a lot of doubts. I mean, still have it's just the trust and a lot of doubts, you know.
What do you mean, how to bring a Ukrainian woman to USA, you mean, yeah?
No, just going to meet them and everything else. It's like, no, everybody say, like I said, I know they're good women out there, but where out there?
Glenn, here's the thing. Do you want to know the truth? I lived in Ukraine for 6 years. I dated ladies just from the street, just in Silpo. Say hi in Silpo. And you know what? Most Ukrainian women are great people, good salt of the earth people. Just say hi on the street. You're going to get a lot more friendly reaction than in our world. And they are quality women. The only problem, and I'm talking the lion's share majority are quality women. Your problem is just that you were fishing in a toxic pond, in a cesspool. That's all. And I only know that from personal experience, right? Because I prefer street pickup, because I can see, I have attraction, you know, and you just go say hi, and wow, they're super receptive, and you get to know them, and they're just simple, basic, you know, people. What do they want to do for a first date? Go for a walk in the park, maybe buy a cappuccino on the way. That's a very typical request for a first date of Ukrainian women, real Ukrainian women. So Glenn, I just encourage you. I think Irina gave great advice, and also N in chat. You know, the only thing that heals this this doubt and this fear that's in you from bad past experiences is time. Time heals all will. And
Time. Time
hanging
is
out
the best
here,
medicine.
yeah, and
Time.
hanging out here. And you know what? This is a great segue. Hi, Glenn. And talk to guys like Glenn. Welcome, Glenn. Glenn is in a
Hi,
relationship now. He was on yesterday. He's in a relationship with our lady, with a MATCHMAKER lady now, and he was saying how it's going yesterday. You can watch the replay from yesterday. He was sharing his experience, and he had that experience before. Hey, Glenn. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
Glenn. Hi.
It's
Nice
Greg,
to meet
but you're
you.
close. It starts with a G.
Greg. Sorry, Greg.
You know, I had to give you a hard time. You can call me anything but late for dinner, and I'm good.
I'm just working on my first Timmy's, so maybe that's my excuse.
I hear you. It's
What would you say to what would you say to Glenn, Greg? He had just quickly. He's had a lot of scam experience. If you didn't catch it on a bad site, you know, women taking advantage of him. So he thinks it's Ukrainian women, right? That's how they are. Of course, that's his experience.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, thanks for the recap. Hi guys, hi everybody. Just popped in, running a little bit late this morning, but anyways, glad to be here. My experience, scammed several $1,000s. Said, gee, I need to do something different here. So did a bunch of reviews, a bunch of looking, a bunch of questions, research, found matchguarantee.com. Completely 180-degree difference in short. That's how I'm going to call it. My experience versus PPL versus where I'm at now is vastly different. Questions then never get answered. It's vague, canned answers. All the signs are there versus now it's real. You're on a video chat like right out of the gate. Everybody there is for the same reason and not to scam anybody. They're there to find their match. I absolutely feel the comfort from the few ladies I've talked with, and certainly Anna, my coach, and I know the matchmakers are behind the scenes doing a whole lot of work. So my relationship is very new, very well. We have done a lot of chats since then, and there's really good. There's all this great technology now as well out there. So there's Viber that translates. So I used to worry about the language and just the communication issue of can I get through that? It's different for me, right? Probably for you guys, brand new. But the wholesomeness, the sincerity, the making you raise your game is good, right? We all need that help and support to raise my game a little bit. These ladies are beautiful, great hearts, and have very sincere meaning. And that will encourage you to make sure that you keep yourself in check. And that's a really great thing.
And Glenn, you're leaving. There is a nice comment of Santos. No offense, there could indeed be a reason to go for a lady. For you who is 20 years less on the term, it may likely fail. It's true. Like, let's be honest, 20 years old, the age difference is too much. There is no love. There is no place for love there. So let's say like that. Lady like 47 and so on, 50, 55 can look perfectly. And yes, it can work with you, but 30, 35, it's a little bit young for you. We are honest with you and we want you all the best. We want you to find your soulmate, but we can't say, okay, never mind age difference. No, it's very important age difference. You can't, a young lady 30 years old can be with 60 years old man. Am I right, Georgia? I'm honest, I'm fair.
You know, Irina, thanks for your, direct honesty. And this is a hard point, right? Because I was just going to be funny because she said 20 years age gap, but I was going to say, Anna, Irina has a message for you. But no, it's hard in my position and Anna's because what we have, it's really unusual. right? If you guys know our story, I met and N commented that street pickup is not a good thing, but listen, I don't think he has the experience I have. Street pickup is number one, is better than match guarantee. I'm telling you straight. You guys can save yourself a whack of money if you have the time. Like there's ifs, right? There's conditions in there. But if you have the time to live, let's say in Warsaw, I call it the new Kyiv because there's tons of Ukraine. And if you have the confidence to do street pickup, unfortunately, I don't know why, but most guys don't. But it's really fantastic. Now you do have to vet them yourself. This takes time, right? Like it took me 4 years to find Anna, but I was patient and I knew what I was looking for. But anyway, back to age gap. Anna will tell you that when we met, she didn't know my age, and it was like our second date. Yeah, it was our second date. She asked me, it came up. And she says, it's here live on YouTube somewhere, several times. When I told her my age, she felt like crawling under the table. That's what she said. We were in a restaurant. She said, I was mortified. I felt like crawling under the table. I mean, that's how it landed. And Anna said, if I had been introduced to you through a marriage agency, I would have looked at your age and I would have said, no, thank you. Right. And that's typical. That's why, like, we see men, like, say any one of you men now that I'm talking to, let's say you chose 10 ladies from our website, all with a 20-year age gap. You're going to get 10, most of you are going to get 10 no's. You might have one yes. Like, how many men we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 men on. I'm going to say 3 of you are going to get 0 and 1's going to get 1. And that's probably the guy that looks the youngest. I'm going to make a prediction here. Sorry to play favorites, but I'm going to say Greg is going to get 1 yes, because Greg's actually 63 and he really doesn't look it. Yeah, I see Arvina is like, you see? And
Bruce Willis. You look like Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
I like Bruce Willis.
Yeah, show us your 45. Let's see your 45. Come on.
Yeah, right.
But I'm just being serious with you guys that it's really unusual, and if you want to be successful, 10 to 15 years is the max, right?
10 to 15 years.
But when I'm coaching guys, I coach guys like this because I know men are men. Yeah, because I'm one too, right? And so I say, listen, if you really want to see how well you can do from your 10 first lady choices, if you really want to shoot for the youngies, try 5 that are whatever age you want. I mean, just ask. Doesn't hurt to ask. But then the other 5, this is important. For the second 5, choose between 10 and 15 years, not more age difference. So at least you get some yeses back and you get an answer to your question. Because I know all of us guys were wondering, how young can we go and how beautiful can we go? It's just the truth of men.
It's at the beginning, always at the beginning.
At the beginning.
But then there is another side of the medal.
Of course. I mean, we men are just built this way. Like, once we have attraction, then we want to get to know her. That's just the way we are. If we don't have attraction, we're just not interested.
Yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning. Yeah.
My experience has been that someone that I might not notice to begin with, once I start talking with them, they immediately become more attractive. Just because of the inner beauty that starts to come out that you don't always see right away.
Okay. Nice.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would agree.
100%. Hey, listen, we've got a bunch more guys in the studio. I just want to say to Albert, we have a serious rule. You've got 1 minute. Your camera's off. 1 minute, you will be banned because we've had bad experiences in the past. So please turn your camera on. And I'm going to just bring everybody into the studio. Okay, let's have a real party. Donovan, welcome.
Albert, please turn on your camera on.
Okay, Winston, I remember you. Oh my goodness, this is Winston, the musician.
Hi, Winston.
What do you call it? Conductor. Yeah.
Conductor.
conductor.
Oh my God. I've never seen you actually, but we've talked for like almost 10 years. Yeah? Yeah, Vincent Vogel. That's you. How you doing?
Thank you.
Good. Donovan, welcome.
Hey,
Oh, you don't want to come
Hi,
up?
Don.
Hi.
Hey guys, so Donovan, maybe introduce yourself to the group chat here.
I'm just Donovan from Pennsylvania. I've been watching Match Guarantee for almost 5 years now. So I've been watching this stuff for a long time, and I even was in one of the contests that they had, and I almost won it by 100 points. I have to say, I was second place. I almost won it, so I enjoy the channel, and it's very informative, and it's good to know things. It gives you a lot of information that the Western men need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Donovan. And Winston, you want to say a few words and introduce yourself to everyone?
No, I just I'm glad to see everybody here, and I'm in the same boat. Nothing to say. I live in Sicily now.
In Sicily?
Uh-huh.
Italy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Which city?
Yeah, I have a house there, and a big garden. And that's it. And I moved from there. Now I'm in Israel.
Ah, okay,
Ooh.
in Israel. Okay.
Ooh.
Are you safe?
Yes. I just came back today from the border area. Yeah, and shooting. What can I do?
Hello, Albert.
Hello, Albert.
Hello. You
Albert
turn on
from
the camera.
Calgary.
Ooh.
From Calgary, yeah?
Calgary. Okay.
Alberta, Canada. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Timmy's. Yeah, Timmy's. Well, this is
I
cool.
wanted to comment one comment, and I lost
There's one more guy. Maybe I'll bring him in. His name is what? Mini Tube. I hope that's not your real name, Mini.
Okay.
I hope
Hello.
that's what the ladies
Yeah.
call you, especially. You know what I'm saying? Hello, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for your comment, Mini. I saw it.
Mini, can you say hi? Does your audio work? You speak English?
You speak English? No.
Okay, well, if you can't participate in the conversation, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say goodbye. I mean, everybody here is to participate, right? So you can welcome to watch on YouTube, but if you come on live, yeah, we want to have a combo. We want to talk to each other, right?
I would like to comment one point of view that ignore the loneliness, but focus on continuing develop yourself and mix around with good quality people. You will meet someone in a process. It's not only for me advice, it's for Glenn and for everyone. Like while we are alone, we shouldn't concentrate and cry. I shared that I was crying. I don't know why I shared. It just was the moment of my sincere praise. But truly, guys, when we are alone, we shouldn't always think we are alone. We should find some things to do. I don't know, sport, walking, maybe new hobby. I started, for example, when the war started and we moved to Germany, I had nothing to do and I started to investigate numerology. So somebody is fond of astrology and I started to investigate numerology, the date and what numbers mean. And really, I was so in there and kids. And when your mind is busy, you don't think that you're alone and depressive. Sometimes it comes out. But yeah, when you are lonely, don't concentrate on that. Find something, I don't know, run, do exercises, read, whatever.
Yeah,
So,
Anna's really into that too, Irina. Numerology.
Oh, really? Oh, we can
Yeah, big
discuss.
time. Yeah.
So, what else can we say? Let's look our comment.
So, any guys have a question? Maybe.
Yeah. Please, guys, don't be shy if you have any questions or point of view.
You have the rare opportunity of getting an honest answer to your burning questions, and I hazard to say this isn't anywhere else online.
He is
So
very honest and to the point. I know that.
even if it hurts, right, Donovan?
So
The
much.
last couple weeks ago, and I watched her, and she's very to the point and honest. That's one thing about her. She's very genuine.
Thank you so much, Donovan. My honesty sometimes plays against me, but I can change myself.
Irina, I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
I love that you're honest. I don't know you that well. I'm just kind of getting around to some of the chat rooms, whatnot. So I appreciate your time and honesty, even if it is bold, right? You got to take it. In learning and getting different opinions to understand, I have the same mindset. For the most part, my mind is very much a match for a Ukrainian lady. But what I'm more focused on is what not to do. So could you just give me 3 things that we should not do that are not even deal breakers? Just in your opinion, what's your top 3 things that are the worst things to do while dating a Ukraine lady?
Not to do. 3 things not to do.
Not to do.
Good question.
Oh, let me think. Can I think and turn on one like 39 seconds video, and I need to cook and answer you, okay?
Sure.
Please.
Can I answer meanwhile?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I only know because I made all the mistakes in the book, guys.
Right.
Seriously. Yeah. And I got to tell you, when you tell, there's so many things not to do, right? You don't want to portray to be somebody you're not.
Right.
But it's the same. Yeah.
That's true.
But yet at the same time, I was in the situation where I didn't own my own home, right? And a lot of you guys rent, or some of you guys rent and you don't own. Well, it's very hard for Ukrainian women because safety and security is their number one need. Because more so than in the West, because our women are, they're used to kind of being equal and independent. Ukrainian woman's not. She relies on her man to be the provider, the protector. So that is a real hard one. I eventually learned just to say, just to avoid that topic. And I was living in Ukraine. So, it's a tough one. For guys that are renting, it's tough to be successful. And I always coach guys to be, not to lie about it, but just understand this is a need. And so as a man, you got to get ready to fulfill that need. So if you don't own a home, you better get your ducks in a row. Maybe get pre-approved for a mortgage so that you can say, hey, I'm positioned so I can buy a house when my future wife and I find something that we like. Don't talk about mortgages because they hate mortgages in Ukraine. They hate that, right? So that's one of them. Irina, you think of one yet?
I'm ready. And as a real job, I already wrote some stuff.
Okay, great. So, I just want to buy you some time.
I will answer you according to my experience and my life stories. Yeah. And nothing new, believe me, nothing new. Number 1, words are equal actions. So if you tell something, if you promise, if you suggest, please do that. Because if you tell and then you, I don't know, cancel, or you can't, or you disappeared or something like that, no, the lady will think that you are not serious. So number 1, words equal actions. Number 2, be yourself. If you always smile, it's impossible, correct? We are people, we are not robots. We can be angry, irritated, in a bad mood. So I would recommend you, if you are like, it's not your day, you can say like, my dear or honey, today I can be angry. I can a little bit raise up my voice or whatever, but believe me, it's nothing concerning to you. Like, but I'm myself. Please, like, take me like am I, like I am, like the God created me. But I'm not aggressive or whatever. I am like I am. But today it's not my day. Like, be yourself, because when you're always smiling months and months, but then you guys start to live together and she can see that you are sometimes very emotional, very impulsive. It can be shock for her. So be yourself, okay? It's number 2. And for me, I don't speak now about materialistic things. You should be with good manners, sweets, chocolates, flowers. It's like I will put this on the 4th point. But the 3rd one is very important for me, for such type of woman like am I. Very important to be kind and empathetic. Kind-hearted and empathetic. It's very important. With kind person who has kind heart, you can find compromises in any situations. But when you have men like that, I said, it's my territory, my country, it will not work. So we are afraid of such men with, let's say, the manful character and pompous. Yeah.
I mean, can I just add to this point of yours?
Yeah. Okay. So, thank you. Did I reply on your question, Greg?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Those are all spot on. Good to know. And
I just want to add to your 3rd point how important it is, because I want to share a story with you of who cannot be successful. I mean, I hope they're not successful. So we set up a Zoom first date with a American client and a lady. One of our ladies, she was in Canada, and she was wearing a sweatshirt. She's super skinny. She's skinny. You can see it from her, but she was in her car. She was wearing a sweatshirt. She's a lovely woman. In fact, she wrote a book on love in Russian language. High quality lady. And you know what the guy said afterwards? This is what he said afterward. He said, first of all, in the call, he didn't empathize at all with ask how is your situation, how are your family. Ooh, guys, try to keep the sound down. He didn't empathize with her situation or anything. He wasn't concerned. And then after, he told me, I was his coach, you know what? Why did she come to the meeting in a sweatshirt? She didn't dress up, didn't do her hair or makeup, and she's a beautiful lady. She's like 50 and she looked 35, I swear. She was stunningly beautiful, and she's in Canada. Guy, she's a refugee. She probably flew to Canada like we did with one bag. We had one bag each person when we fled Ukraine, and then one bag each person coming from Mexico back to Canada, right? And so no empathy, okay? Then he says, I couldn't tell her body type, right? Like I can't see her. She wasn't looking. And I looked at him. I got so freaking cross at him. I said, you know what? I can't accept you as a client.
Good.
And you know what? She's happily married now to an amazing guy. A guy that typically has a harder time with it, we call it mulatto. Yeah, so he's kind of chocolate. He's not black, but he's not white, right? And these kind of like guys with skin tone, they just tend to have sometimes more of a challenge. But really great guy, she scored herself a great husband. They're happily married now, and she's moved from Canada to the States with him. And it's one of our success love stories. But it makes the point of Irina's saying, guys that are not empathetic and to refugees,
It's very important to be
time.
empathetic. Hello, Renato.
Yeah, I agree, and thank you for sharing that, because it is about first impressions last forever, right? We know that, but you also need to give grace. If you want to be given grace in your time of you're not at your best, then you need to give it, right? Two-way street. It is not a one-way street. And so many guys think that is, and until they get that figured out, they're not going to find their woman. It's all
Yeah.
about grace
Yeah.
and empathy and just having that good relationship, because life can just be tough and throw curveballs at you, and you have no idea half the time. Like texting, that's even more difficult. You
Yeah.
got a woman you don't know, she comes from a different culture, and there's a little bit of a language, and I'm texting. Wow. Be careful with your words, be empathetic, make sure your words seem accurate and truthful and careful, because things get misunderstood, and it's not a good way to start. You're digging out of the hole right out of the gate. So I have another question. I don't want to take over here, but
I just want to say hi to Renato and bring him in. Hey, Renato, welcome. Join the group. And I'm kind of busy. Look.
Bugging you.
Yeah, Anna's talking to me. As guys, we can't do two things at once, and I kind of am preoccupied, honey. I can't talk to you now, love.
Have her join.
Oh, Irina, please, if you've got to go, absolutely. I will entertain the guys, since we've got
okay, may I go?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank
Okay,
you.
guys.
Irina, have a good day. Have a good night.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet
Hello.
you, and
Irina.
welcome
Nice
to my
to meet
stream.
you.
It was my pleasure to be with you guys and be honest as usual. Okay,